You will see me.
Welcome back to episode 30 of the Bypass Podcast. It's a new episode. Yeah, same clothes, new episode, different day.
You had to say that.
Welcome back to the best podcast. Not coolest, best. We're rebranding. Best podcast in Africa. Yeah, the best podcast in Africa. How about that? What do you think about it?
In the world. No, it's cool.
Yeah,
It's cool.
it's cool.
It's cool.
Coolest. Yeah, welcome to the best podcast. We're available on all platforms.
Streaming platforms.
Yep. You can go ahead and follow us there. Hit the subscribe before we get into today's topics because you don't want to miss this. You want to miss this fire content right here. You don't want to miss it because if you miss it, you snooze, you lose, right?
Yeah.
You move your feet,
Say.
you lose your seat. You want to lose a seat on this couch. Who knows? Maybe one day you can be sitting here next to us on the famous couch.
Yeah.
This couch is going to take us far.
What are we going to name this couch?
We're going to keep it with us
What's the name?
until it gets worn out.
The Bypass couch.
This is the BPC.
BPC couch.
It should actually just be BC because bypass is one word.
Yeah. Okay. BC.
Broadcast message.
Oh.
Start me with the BC. Remember that? Always we're just sending BCs. Everything was just BCs.
BDM1.
Send this to 70 family members if you love Jesus.
Shut
If you
up.
don't, your mother will die in 2 days. Yay!
The time you feel convicted.
48
already,
hours.
like-
What 48 hours? I love Jesus.
I love you.
I love Jesus. Can we prove it, yeah? I'm just gonna prove it. I love Jesus.
Stream. We're back.
Don't make babies.
Don't make babies.
We ended off our last episode with don't make babies.
Don't make babies, except don't.
If you want to have success and if you want to be fun and have a good life in your 20 to 30s,
you're not
your
ready.
20s and 30s,
You're not
don't make
ready.
babies. That is the statement by Makosi.
Yeah,
Would you like to expound on
No,
it?
I would like to expound on it. Oh, I love that word.
Good word, nah,
Good
expound.
expound on that. But then now you're not ready for life, man. You're not ready to be a parent. Except we're talking on parents. If you still wanna enjoy life, you still wanna like live life, wanna go out, you wanna party, you wanna do this and this and this. Guys, just don't consider having a baby. Don't consider being a parent because there's some things you have to abandon in life.
Yeah.
Like as soon as you become a parent, you have to let go of certain things,
Yeah.
certain habits,
Yeah.
certain joy. I'm not saying a baby brings like grief for some moments, but then you get me.
I think I hear what you're saying.
You get me.
You have to be prepared.
Yeah.
It's not a don't do it.
Mm.
It's not don't do it. It's just think before you do it. Are you ready for it? Especially in the 20s and 30s. I don't think anyone is ready to be, like fully ready to be your father in your 20s and your 30s. I don't think, I don't know. I don't want to say that you're not fully ready, but I want to say that maybe it's very circumstantial.
Okay.
In my opinion, like whether you have a child or not. And it's a very iffy topic because people don't want children anymore, right? We have all of these girls going through whole phases, right? There's no mama phase, right? I want the mama phase, right?
Oh, mama face.
I want the hot mother summer.
I just laugh. The way you said it.
I want the hot mother summer. How about that?
Okay.
The exposure again.
Yeah.
Alright, sorted, technical difficulties has been sorted out, So like we were saying before we were interrupted, you were making a point. You were making a point on the mothers and whether you want the mama phase. Remember, you were laughing about the mama phase.
Mama face. No, you were speaking on the mama face.
And I was talking.
Yeah, you were talking.
I tried to pass it on to you because I couldn't remember. But then I ended up remembering as I was trying to remind him. So as I was saying, I want a hot mother phase. A hot mother summer. I'm a hot girl summer. I'm going through a whole phase. I want people that stick to family, right? I'm tired of this. I'm tired of all of these heretics out here.
Heretics.
That's the best. That's the best thing I could have said there. I don't know. I didn't want to say homes and thoughts and things like that. But these heretics out here, you know what I'm saying?
Think of it in a simple way. Put it in a simple way for them.
Yeah, just don't be loose.
Yo.
Don't be promiscuous.
Yo.
The Bible warns against it. No, but I'm not saying that. What I'm trying to say is that our focus needs to shift to more fulfilling things in life.
Okay, I see.
And I don't think that sleeping with a bunch of people is fulfilling. In fact, it's not fulfilling. It might be fulfilling in the moment, depending on the size, but I don't think it's fulfilling.
Yes, depending on the size. Fulfilling, no. Yeah. But then you...
There's no fulfillment in it. There's nothing. So we need to get back to like having, I won't even say ladies, but just people in general, even guys. Because guys can be going through, we go through the whole phase our whole life.
Okay.
That's what girls don't understand. That's why we have levels to this thing, bro.
There's levels.
There's levels to this thing, bro. So
You will elaborate on it, sir.
remember, I told you I'm coming for them.
Yeah,
I told you. They don't know. They're not ready.
They're not
I'm
ready.
joking. I love all of the women in my life equally. I have none. That's why.
If you had
Except my mother.
someone,
I love you, mama.
I love you, mama.
That's why I wanted a mama face. I miss my mother.
You miss your mother.
Yeah, bro. Who doesn't miss their mother?
Yeah, I miss my mother.
Yeah.
Mothers are the best, right, guys?
Yeah, I miss my mother.
Mothers are the best.
100%.
Mothers coming from the 80s and the
but you're-
90s.
If you hate your mother, you're just a terrible person, or your mother was a terrible person. One of the two. But someone was a terrible person in that whole conversation, in that whole situation.
But it's rare to find a terrible mother, man.
Yeah.
It's rare in this. You find a terrible father.
I think they're everywhere.
What, the fathers?
I just think you get bad mothers and
Yeah, bad
like I was
father.
telling you about the parents in the previous episode.
No, I don't remember, bro. When this guy was like, I was like, nah, bro, did you wish someone a happy Father's Day or something? He's like, nah, bro, it's me. For me, it's Happy Athletes Day. I'm like, what do you mean Happy Athletes Day? My father ran away, bro. I died. I'm like, what the hell, bro? Your father ran away. Happy Athletes Day. I'm like, okay.
That's deep.
But
I
that's
didn't
deep.
think you're gonna take it down. That's deep.
He was touched when I was like, sure. It's being a father, bro.
Oh, he was touched.
No, like you could see his emotional.
Terrible, Ashwin. Terrible.
Like, what you mean terrible now?
If you know, you know. You didn't get it, Babu. But it's good that you didn't get it, Babu.
Why?
No, because then it would have been made known to the public. The public would have,
Oh,
those who get it will get it.
Terrible, Ashton. Terrible. I get it.
Okay, because his father was gone. Yeah, terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible stuff.
But it's sad, bro. If you don't grow up with the father, man.
Yeah, it is. But I think it shouldn't define you.
It does define a certain individual, bro.
It does.
Especially when let's say you're a boy, nah.
Yeah.
So now as a boy you grow up, but you don't know how to be a man.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
Now who's gonna raise you up to be that man?
Yeah.
Instead, now you're gonna have woman tendencies, which is not a wrong thing, right? But then you won't be manly enough, like to go through the stages of life to carry your family out of that stage. So now fathers, hey, bro, that's why I say just don't. If you still wanna enjoy life,
Yeah, don't make babies.
don't make babies, bro. These
But I agree with that statement. Don't make babies.
don't make babies, because people are suffering here, showing without fathers, bro. Like it's not.
You know who makes babies?
Who?
People who don't know how expensive nappies are.
You-
If you don't know how expensive diapers are, you'll make a lot of babies.
Must we show them a price?
We'll pop it up there. We'll pop it up
Yeah,
there in post. I'll
it's-
put it in the edits.
yeah.
I'll pop it up in there. You
200
check
and
it.
some.
It's worse than that.
Is it worse?
It's worse than that. It's worse than that.
Sounds
It's worse than
pretty
that.
light,
It's
man.
worse than
How
that.
many Pampers, bro?
Pampers.
Yeah. How many like in a pack? Like
It depends on which one you get, bro.
Depends.
Bro, I don't have a child, Xavier. I don't have a child, bro. Why you can't be like, I know these things. I bought diapers once in my life, bro.
for
A packet of diapers once in my life. For my friend who just had a child.
oh,
So he had a nappy party. So I bought, that's the only time I bought nappies.
congratulations.
And I'm like, this is actually very, not, he didn't think. He didn't think before he did it. He didn't, no, but Emilio, no, Emilio never thought. Because now he's sending me to go buy nappies, Now I must buy nappies. Did I make the child?
You're an uncle.
But did I make the child?
You're an uncle.
How did I end up buying that? You know, everyone was looking at me at clicks. People looking at me at clicks. They say, this young, handsome lad buying nappies. What's going on here? People were looking at me.
It's rough.
So I don't think he thought it out. He's sending his brother. Now he's making his. You see what I'm saying, guys? When you have a baby, you say you gotta think it through, bro. Are your friends willing to buy nappies for you, like say, for your nappy party? That's what you have to ask yourself. If they are not willing to do it, don't do it. Or if they're in no means, don't do it, my bro. Don't do it. Luckily, I'm such a good friend.
He's a
And
brother.
I'm such a great guy in general.
Brother.
I'm just such a great human being. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And being with an N.
He's a brother.
The devil wants.
No, it's not, bro. It doesn't symbolize that.
Yeah, I know.
Most
I
people
know.
take it like literally.
Yeah, no, I was just joking.
No,
Just throw it. It was a throwaway comment.
Yeah, I see.
But like I was saying, bro, that man never thought it through. I don't like to. So think it through, guys. Don't send your friends to go buy them.
But then, if you were to become like a father at this age, right? What would you say? What's outstanding about you? What would be outstanding, like that feature or that trait in you, bro, as a father?
It's Liverpool Football Club.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Liverpool Football Club. It's true. It's true.
Wow.
You asked and I answered. You asked and I answered.
Wow.
You asked what I can give my child. Right now I'm broke. Right? Okay. I don't have a property to my name, even though I was in Sweden. I'm broke.
At Liverpool.
But that's all I can offer him. And that's all, or at least that's what my father gave me.
Liverpool.
Gave me Liverpool.
And he gave you
And
life.
Jesus and life.
Mm.
And a lot of things. But 100% Liverpool. I don't know how I can put this. But when you support, like football is something that I grew up with.
Same.
I grew up football, soccer. You play with your Owens. From the time I can remember, I was kicking a football on the streets of El Dorado Park.
Eish.
Feel bad for me. Are you feeling bad for me yet?
Throwback.
Yeah, but those were the days.
Those are the
I
days.
used to go to Kasim. It was a guy. It was. I spoke about him already. Shout out Kasim. I'll never stop. You will be famous one day because of me. When I become famous, Kasim will be famous with me. I'll put him apart as my entourage. Nah, I'm joking. I will never be famous.
That love one. You will.
I will.
You see,
What did I say? I will never be famous.
Yeah, you will never.
Nah, I said I will never bring Kasim in there. He's a weirdo.
Oh, how is he?
Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Hey.
But anyways, I grew up, as I was saying, as I went off again. Yeah, you know Ashwin. Ashwin will go off into 3 different topics at once. I need to work on this game. I need to work on my podcast game.
Continue.
You see what I'm saying?
Someone went again. It's like on the N1 year, man. He's buying. He's in Santa now. He's in Madrid.
Case in point. I grew up with soccer.
Yeah.
Now, I don't want to say I find my identity in that. But there's values. Like if you support a certain type of football club, you have certain type of values about you. Like Liverpool Football Club is all about camaraderie and sticking. The whole thing, the whole song, You'll Never Walk Alone, is such a powerful song. It looks like we're just singing it. But it's a powerful song if you listen to it. You must walk through the rain, you walk through the storms, you walk through the wind. You will always, if you walk with hope in your heart, because it says, with hope in your heart, you'll never walk alone.
Sheesh. You know your songs.
It says, walk on with hope in your heart and you'll never walk alone. I know my anthem, I can sing it.
Sing it.
No, mate, this is not Idols. I will not win a wooden mic here. I won't win a wooden mic here, my bro. I would not.
Walk alone. I love this.
And it also says one of the most beautiful lyrics, or one of the most beautiful sayings in a song. It says, what does he say? He says, at the end of a storm, there's a golden sky.
Okay.
Oh, at the end of a storm, there's a golden sky. But yeah, so you have these certain identities and these certain values that gets put onto you when you support a football club.
Okay.
So the reason why I'm saying that is why I would give my child Liverpool is because it aligns with a lot of the values that I
Want your child
believe, and not what I want them to be, or what I believe, and what I think is good. They will still make their own mind up when they grow up. If I have a child,
how many children do you want?
I don't know if I want children. I do want. You see, that's a Maybe it's cool to have it on the podcast. You know, it's gonna be cool to have on the podcast. One day, I'm gonna be looking back at it with like 7 lighties, with like 7 children just running around the house. This was dad saying he didn't want children. Really, you didn't want us? Yeah, I didn't want you. Duh, no one wants children. We all did. I think every parent regrets having a child at some point. At some point, you have to regret having a child. Like I would, based on my behavior, if I was my toppy, I would, at some point, it was like, there's like moments I can think of, was like, why did I have this child right now?
But it's just a question. It's not regretting. Maybe your
No, that's regret, because why are you asking the question?
No, you're asking the question because like, why are you acting like this? Like, maybe I never acted like this, but it's part of growth.
No, it's the question is based in regret, because why would you ask, why did I have you? Because you're saying, why did I have you? It means
This sounds personal. Man.
Could be something wrong. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds personal though.
That's not personal, man, bro. I love my father. My father loves me. What a good relationship. Excellent relationship. But there are moments, like I'm saying, there are moments where you're going to regret having a child. But at the end of the day, it's all those little moments in regret. They are overshadowed. They're overpowered by the pure love that you have for that child. I've never experienced it. Okay. But when I held Kian in my hands, the same. Even though I talk nonsense about it, what I mean, I love all of these people. It's my family. But when I held him in my arms and his head was on the Liverpool badge, it just felt good, man, bro. No, that is a joke. But no, I love children. I love kids. I love the kids.
The best, né?
I love the kids.
Kids are the.
So that's why I don't mess them up. Like I said in the earlier episode, don't mess them up. And the easiest way to mess them up is by having them when you're not ready. Because then you're messing them up already. Because you already messed up. You're bringing them into this messed up environment.
I think I would be a cool father, except.
Why?
I would be a cool father.
What qualities? What would you give? The same question to you. What would you give your son?
What would I give my son?
What would you say is your best quality right now?
Your knowledge, man.
Nine. You'd say you're a knowledgeable person.
I'm a knowledgeable person, bro.
Okay. I don't know if the comments will agree with it.
No, I just don't reveal it. I just don't show it how knowledgeable I am.
See, you were slumping there at some point. You were laying. You look like you wanted to sleep at some point. I was worried.
No, I wasn't sleeping. No, I was just relaxing my back. My back is a bit sore. My back is a bit sore. But then no, me, I'm a. But then I'm a knowledgeable person. I feel like I would add value into their lives by giving them the knowledge that I possess. The experiences that I've experienced. Wow. Just wow. But that for me as a parent, because I've went through a lot.
Yeah.
Coming from a family that's a bit shaky, disorganized, if you'll get me on that.
Yeah, I get you, my bro. I get you. That. You were saying I'm personal. You getting personal.
I'm getting personal. I want you to feel the emotion. Like cry.
You gotta warn me before you do this, bro.
Why?
You can't just drop these emotional bombs on me. I'm not ready for it. I don't deal well with like
emotions,
feelings and stuff.
Nah, it's cool. You will deal with it today. So then knowledge. Cause I feel like bruh, if your kids lack knowledge, like if they don't have someone to guide them in life, they will just be in the pits. You know, they will be in the downfall type of vibe. You get it? And this is a message to all parents. You know, sometimes as kids we don't speak, but you know what we're going through. We need that word, man. That be like, I was once there, son. Do this and this and this.
Yeah.
You see, now people expect us to be RoboCop when you have no emotions. Superman when you be like, okay, my bro, nah. You just sitting there and be like, get up and make me tea. I love you, mom. But
make you tea. So it's how they make you make tea at a random moment.
Random moment. You see, I'm just sitting down, like I'm about to sit down. You know, one team up was you get up and then you just walk, bruh. No, It's just like that, bro. I don't know if with your mother now,
Yeah.
like let's say you're in your room now,
Okay.
the remote is just there next to her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sean, can you come pass me the remote? Do you have those moments? I had those moments. I'm like, yo, mom, the remote is just there next to you. I'm all the way in the room. Why don't you just, you know?
So you must now come out of your room to give the remote, or it's just here.
Bro, I'm not, especially when they go through it at home. You understand.
The youth will understand your struggle.
Yeah, understand the struggle, but they love you. They're just teaching you. Are you listening? Do you listen? Do you obey? Are you obedient?
Simple stuff that we should have as humans.
Yes.
We all want to be macho and we all want to be, no, I don't work for a boss and things like that. But how are you going to make money?
How do you begin with life?
How are you going to make money, actually?
Mm.
But I tell you, my bro, that's the problem with South Africa. The problem is, like you're saying about this, I'm still in this baby situation. This baby situation. It really concerns me. But I want to talk about something else. Interracial.
Hey. Interracial. Don't throw the phone now. Come on.
I blame you.
Nothing
It's the pressure you guys are putting on me. Such a human being. Only a man who is phoning. Doma. Hey, Doma. I can't answer your phone now, but I'm going to come, Doma. I promise you, my bro. I'm going to come, Ixi.
Who's Doma?
Relax. This is me responding to your phone call on the podcast. You'll see this in 3 weeks' time. But I'm coming, man.
3 weeks.
But yeah, it's Doma is Milo's brother.
Okay, I see.
So, yeah, what was I saying when I got
you were
a lot of distractions, and I get distracted by a lot of things, my bro. But yeah, interracial relationships is what I was trying to say. Interracial relationship. That's why it came out interracial.
Define that, please. I'm lost.
So when you date outside of your culture, like a black and a white, a black person dates a white person, colored person dates a
coolie.
And in South Africa we say colored, so please,
Thank
you. Don't come for me, please. Respect my culture. Thank you.
Yeah, there are colors. Yeah, I know colors in America.
But the thing is, the term colored is derogatory.
It's
a bad word.
Big words, and you just.
It's a bad word. It's a term that has been used to put people down. It's bad. Yeah, derogatory. No good.
No good.
Like the K word.
Oh, okay.
N word. Yeah.
Okay, I get it.
So relationships between a black and a white. What do you think about that?
It's cool though.
You think it's cool?
No,
Why you smiled when you said that thing?
It's cool between whites. Like it shows that there's unity.
Are you for it?
I'm for it. For it. I'm not against it.
Because on TikTok and YouTube, you're seeing all of these like alpha males in the red pill communities. They're talking about mustn't date outside of your culture.
Madness. Just as that's madness. I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking. You know, such people are just delusional.
There's this guy named Nick. I'm gonna say his full name because we will probably get banned for just bringing up his name. Nick, white supremacist.
Yes.
He believes that white supremacist means superior. People, the whites are superior. I don't know why would I go and explain that, because it's self-explanatory.
Continue before you
help me.
I'm helping you. White.
Help me.
I'm helping you.
Not gonna say the word. Shout out Kevin Hart. But yeah. So as I was saying, a lot of people are saying that you shouldn't do it, and this guy named Nick, right, believes white people are more superior. He's good, big supporter of having only whites date white, blacks date black. Very apartheid. Very apartheid. Very old. Very oppressive.
But it's the old ones, man.
But I bring this up to say, he made a point where he said that, right? We must keep it to that race, specifically blacks. But with blacks, whites, and whites, then we won't have any mixture. If you are Asian, you'll be with Asians, be with that, like that. Stay within your culture. But does that mean it's the end of me? Because if he is correct, or if he is good, or if he somehow succeeds with this narrative, I don't exist because I'm a mixed race person. So I don't exist. So therefore, my humanity comes into question. Is my life valuable at this point right now?
Yes. How do you get value into that too? How do you get value into that though?
into your life.
Mm.
No,
Like,
because this guy is
of white
basically saying you must
supremacy.
get rid of mixed race. That's what he's saying.
It's just like a.
Because how are you going to have a mixed race baby if blacks only goes with blacks and whites only go with whites? So I don't exist, me being a mixed race. So then in that scenario, my mother and my father and my granny or wherever the mixture came, I don't know where the mixture came. Or like, but somewhere there was a bit of a mixture of ingredient. Someone stepped out. Someone was breaking the law for me to exist. Bro. Someone broke the law. Yeah, I know. I know. For me to exist right now, man. That's why I say mixed race people are the best people, and we get marginalized so bad, so badly. But it's cool. It's cool. We have the best of both worlds. It is what it is. We move on. I am for you, Bobby Tarantino. Logic.
Oh.
Or Logic. The mixed race chief.
The mixed race. Who is he married to? Black person.
A Latin or white
Latino.
person. He
Latino.
was with a Latino. Latina. He wasn't with a Latino, please. It's not gay.
Oh, there's a difference.
Yeah, Latino is the boy, the male, and a Latina is female.
I did
Male.
not know that.
Yeah, Latinos are the male when you refer to a male, and a female will be Latina. So he dated a Latina, I know that.
Okay.
But now I don't know who he's married. I think it's a white lady. I'm not too sure.
White lady. So
Yeah.
would you date like a black person?
I don't. That's where the question. That's why. This you see now, but you're jumping the gun, man. You're jumping the gun.
let me
with
not
this
jump the
this
gun.
whole
Let me not
story
jump
that
the gun.
I'm leaving you guys
Let-
on
let-
here.
let-
Right,
let's
so
go
I
back.
don't exist.
You
And
don't
I don't
exist.
exist in his future, in his world. If he gets his politics correct and blacks only date blacks,
Okay.
I don't exist.
You don't exist.
Okay.
I'm not understanding the.
In its purest form. In its purest form, 100% enforced.
Okay.
Because my parents don't have, there's no mixture.
Okay.
Me as Ashwin don't exist. Ashwin does not get born because it's outlawed.
Okay.
It's outlawed to it's because that's what he wants. He doesn't want us. He doesn't believe in in blacks and whites dating. So he will outlaw it.
Okay. Now I get you. Now I get you what you mean. Yeah.
So I don't exist because they don't have the opportunity for me to exist. And this is now we're talking about strict laws because currently I do exist even though the laws were broken. The laws were broken. I know. I think my grandfather broke the law. I don't know. He just feels like he's the
You
one.
wanna find out?
I'm gonna do that test. Like I said, I keep saying I'm gonna do it. But yeah, so I don't exist, right? Now, but then the question that you posed to me comes into like, do you want to date outside of your culture? And to me, it just sounds like a lot of more headaches than positives.
Sure.
I don't know.
Sure,
No, I
wild
don't know
statement,
why.
bro,
I don't
wild
know why I'm
statement.
on this thing, right? But it just sounds like more of a headache.
Why more?
Let me pan it out for you. Let me pan it out for you guys in the audience.
Shazas, this guy just said a wild statement there. More headaches.
Yeah. So you're dating a colored girl. I'm gonna speak from a colored perspective. You date a colored girl. You are white though. So you are white though. Because I feel like it's more difficult because this is a genuine conversation we don't talk about. We don't talk about the integration of families. Especially in the country that we are in, where there's so much diversity in our cultures and our beliefs. We don't talk about this, but the families need to be integrated.
Okay.
So, meaning, you a white O dating a colored O. It is more difficult for a white guy to integrate into a colored or a black than it is for a black guy to integrate into a white. Because of the history, eh? Bad stuff. Bad stuff. Bad things happened in history. We don't talk about those bad things.
Why was it
But
do
I
that?
don't know. Why you had to point that out? Because I know why I did it. But I'm just gonna say no, I didn't do it. But to each their own. History was bad, right? Bad stuff. So it's easier because it would be people play the race card a lot. So if you do something wrong or you do something as the black guy, you won't get called out in the family. Because then that family of whites will be regarded as racist because now it's because of the race.
Okay.
That's what people. But it's not going to happen the other way around. The other way around, it's going to be like this. It's going to be like this. It's going to be so. So you the white guy coming into the colored community. When I was in Soweto. I'm gonna get there. When I was in Soweto, right, I got this whole thing of people look up to you because you were a light skinned person, you were a white person, they look up to you. So you must use your power. I was like, bro, I didn't ask for this power. And first of all, I'm not white, I'm black. I just look white. I'm just a bit confusing. That's all I am, right? Just a tad bit vague. I'm a bit vague, right? There's no need to be jumping to conclusions, okay? I'm vague. So, they say that you have these things. So when you come into a colored household, right, there's certain things that you're going to have to adapt to in the colored, but it will be easier.
Okay.
Because I feel like we are more welcoming. I don't know.
You're
I
more.
feel like I'm losing my point.
No, you're not losing.
I feel like
your
I'm
point.
losing
No,
my point.
Keep on cooking.
You know what's happening?
What's happening?
In my mind, I'm thinking of all of the ways that my statement don't make sense. That's how I work. Man.
Yo,
That's how I work.
why
Man. I operate of like, am I making sense? How can this be like dissected from someone on the internet? Like the hater in the future, how would they perceive my words right now? So that's why I'm a bit jumbled up. But as I was saying, it's easier, but the difficulty does not matter, right? I only brought it up is to say why I'm using it. The problem lies in mingling those two, because to have an effective family or to have an effective unit, we all have to be on one, or at least we have to have the same agenda, the same belief at least, right? The same way we do things. If we don't, we end up clashing, right? And the family doesn't work, right? So obviously you would find your way in your own family that you have one day, right? But it's difficult when you're going into a family, when you're going into the in-laws. That's why there's always like, you don't like your mother-in-law, you don't like your father-in-law. There's always jokes like that. But I swear I would love my mother-in-laws one day.
Depends.
But anyways, you didn't get it again. You didn't get it, but I know you got it.
I
They say mother-in-laws. I'm going to have multiple. But so as I was saying,
The S is very silent there.
it was. But I tried to emphasize it more.
Yeah.
Like mother-in-laws. I even,
I heard mother-in-law.
So, we have to integrate those cultures. And it's so difficult to do that because we are dealing with adults that have been in that way, or they have been living in that way that they've been living. And now they have this foreign person or this person with different ideas and different things because your race comes with your heritage, and your heritage is combined. You come with that into the relationship.
I see.
Okay?
I see.
So I don't know. It's just a theory that do I want to date outside of my culture? Because it's so much stress. Like I'm thinking like, how am I gonna look at Lobola negotiations?
No, it's different,
Huh?
man.
Just picture me going to Lobola negotiations.
It's different. Actually.
Sawubona. Am I gonna have to Sawubona?
No, you don't.
What if I don't want to Sawubona?
What if you don't want to play Lobola?
What if I don't want to pay Lobola? What if I don't want to pay
What
Lobola?
if you don't want to play?
So if you think of it, and there's also, you can put it this way. We take Lobola out of it. We'll just say, okay, it's a Christian household. What if I don't believe so heavily?
In the Christian.
Yeah. Especially in my family, there's a lot of pastors. A lot of pastors.
You know what plays a role here, bro?
Like too many pastors in my family. Crazy stuff.
I think it depends. It depends on your how deep you are with her. Is she willing to change for you? Huh? Am I wrong, guys?
That's the way you put it. How deep you are.
Yeah. Man, I just.
So I'm a child, my bro. We established this. Okay, I'm a child.
Nah, but then you see, like it depends, dog. Like if you look at it, like I'm thinking of it now. Values, your tradition, your culture, your cultural.
Would you want to date outside of your girl? Would you want to date? Because there's so much stress that comes in, and you're gonna go with the stigma. Like if you date a white girl, there's stigmas that come with you.
There is.
Like your race comes with stigmas. Like
Submission.
I don't want to say it.
No, say it. Say
No,
it.
I don't want to say it.
Bruh,
Well, I'll
it's
say
an
for the
open
colored.
thing.
I'll speak for the colored people.
Okay.
I don't want to speak for other races because I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Because I don't know about your race. I don't know about your culture. I know about my culture, so I can only speak on that.
Okay.
Only speak on my experiences. So, what was I going to say? It's always a question I ask myself. And I lost my train of thought.
Yeah,
and you
so-
sitting here, you sitting
No,
here
don't
thinking,
blame me. Don't come and
you're
blame
sitting
me.
here thinking I'm talking my points.
Yeah, I'm waiting for your point. So This is Asher. And then he flies away, bruh. Just cruises away there. No, you were saying value wise.
There's stigmas, right? There's stigmas that come with cultures. For the colors, he's always wearing Nike, or he's always wearing Cavella, or he's always got a gold tooth in, or he eat a lot of fish and stuff like that. Weird things. Biryani, curries, eat curries, which is actually Indian. We stole it from the Indians, but we make it better. We all friends except the Indians. Again, shout out Trevor Noah. But yeah, so you come with stigmas in there, and you have to be willing to go along with those stigmas. So yes, it's not good to outlaw it, but it's a good question to ask yourself whether you'd want it. So if I'm not saying Nick has a point, because I would never say that the white supremacist has a point. His point is completely invalid. But what I have derived from his point is my own conclusion and my own dilemma I find myself in. Is, do you actually want to do that?
I see.
And especially from speaking from a person that is from a mixed race background, it's very difficult. You struggle a lot in terms of identity.
Okay.
You struggle a lot in terms of identity. You struggle to find your place in your community because you don't look like the others. Okay. You might talk like them, but you don't look like them. If you don't look like someone, immediately you are outlawed, or you are the enemy.
It shows.
So you from your own people, and then you go into then you end up culture hopping. Not culture hopping. Oh, now you want to try and be a black person. You want to try and be a white person. So it's difficult to find your identity as a mixed race person. Would you want to enforce that onto a relationship? Would you want to force that onto a relationship? All of that baggage you come with. Whereas you just settle with someone who knows your values, who knows who you are, who knows your ways, who knows your culture.
There's many ways to answer.
Who can complement you.
But there's many ways.
So should you date outside of your culture?
Yes, you should.
I don't know if you should, but you should be able to.
Should be able. No, man.
Because you're making it seem like you should do it.
No, I'm not saying you should.
It should be able to.
Should be able to.
You shouldn't be discriminated against because of it.
Could you see what's fighting me now? In my mind, as you're saying this now, like, if you talk about it, interrelationship, people are willing to change for each other.
Okay. You can't change your culture, though. Very difficult.
No,
Very difficult.
Culture, you can incorporate it into.
Yeah, you can find your way.
Yeah, find your way in.
And that's what I'm saying is like, but do you need to go through that? Or
you need to.
You don't. You just take your own. Just take the colored. Just take your own kind. How about that? How about you just keep things simple?
If you really love that person,
How many reallys were that?
4.
Okay, so if you really love her, no. If you really love her, no. If you really love her, no. But only if you really love her. Well, yeah.
No, but if you really love her, like times 4, I think you would change. You would actually, it won't be difficult for you. You check, but there's some.
I don't know if you should. Yeah, it's crazy. It's like a weird thing to go through.
It's not
like
weird.
It's like you're choosing the most difficult obstacle.
It's not.
And that's what I love to do. I like to always just.
Maybe it's a challenge. Maybe it's an adventure for some.
But yeah, maybe not.
Maybe it's an adventure for some. Like, wouldn't you want to explore that? You don't pay lobola, huh? Owens, wouldn't you want to explore that? Huh?
We just get rid of it.
Wouldn't you want to explore that? Like honestly, bro. Yeah, I can't be going to Capitec and take a loan FNB and just pay your dowry there. It's not it, man.
Yeah.
Many people don't want to experience that because it puts them in debt. You can go watch episode 4 next episode.
Sure,
4.
it could be.
Yeah,
you know what, man? We don't care.
You don't care.
Or at least I don't care.
Yeah.
I said a lot of things in the past. You cannot hold that against me. Whatever I say in this episode, as long as it's uploaded, the minute it's been uploaded 1 minute, everything is irrelevant. 'Cause I'm a new person. I have new ideas. I got new concepts, the way I look at things.
Trying to avoid it.
So everything I said in the past cannot be held against me. Because I've learned, I've grown.
I've grown.
Yeah. So what you gonna say?
Okay, if you've grown, do you want to experience Lobola, bro?
No, I don't. And the thing is, and it's not because it's like a headache or I think it's just that I don't know where my money is going, as we said.
Oh,
I
tax.
don't know where my money is going. 'Cause I don't know where my taxes are going.
Okay, let me explain to
Now I
you.
must not know where my bola is also going.
Let me explain to you now. Let me explain to you how lobola works now. Lobola is basically, in my terms, in their terms, let me put it this way, basically like appreciating the way the parents have raised her to be the woman she is.
Which is crazy. Because I didn't ask for that. Right?
Yo.
No, I didn't ask you to raise her well.
No.
But bro, why am I paying for this?
No.
Now I'm paying for your job.
No, you
It's
pay-
your job to raise your daughter well. That's your duty as a father. I must pay you for that.
But then there's deductions.
I hope that's not what lobola is, because then I will never do it.
Maybe there's something deeper into it.
Yeah, maybe it varies from culture to culture.
Culture to culture.
But that version, no, I don't agree with that
Yeah, I
version.
don't
That
agree
version
with
is
that.
absolute bollocks.
No, there's
No,
deductions.
no, they can really suck the back of my balls.
Joe.
With that nonsense, you can suck the back of my
No.
balls twice on a Tuesday. Twice on a Tuesday, as Kevin Hart said it.
Joe. Aye, bruh. Stop waiting. Explore cultures, man.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'd like to explore the culture.
Which
100%.
culture? Which
I like to explore cultures.
Which culture?
Egyptian culture fascinates me the most.
Serious?
Yeah, Egyptian
Why?
culture.
What about Egyptian?
I just like history. Love history. I'm a little YouTube history mini buff. All I do is I watch history things on.
So you will be willing to get
YouTube.
married to a Egyptian woman?
No, I don't know. You were saying about
No,
exploring, but we weren't talking about marriage.
Nah,
You were talking about whether I would explore.
Expanding on the topic, you check.
I don't know
Like
because
the
I haven't
integrated
explored the
relationship.
culture. I haven't explored the Egyptian culture.
Would you want to though?
I would want to explore the
The
culture.
person of your life.
I would want to explore the culture. That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm not saying that I would want to marry the person from the culture. But yeah.
You would.
I would want to explore the culture. Yes, I would 100% want to explore
I
the
don't want to
culture
answer the question.
because I love diversity. Like, what? I'm answering your question.
You're not answering my question.
Would I want my wife to
Would
be
you want?
Egyptian?
Yeah.
I don't know that.
Why don't you? Would you? Would you look into it? Would you? Like, why doesn't he want to answer this question? He's avoiding.
So, what I will say is, it could be a possibility, and I'm open to the possibility.
Okay. Any Egyptian that's watching this now,
But I won't pay Lobola for Egyptian.
no, I think you don't.
see
pay
the
Lobola.
tombs? Those people have gold in their tombs and stuff, man, bro. I
No, I
can't do
think-
that, man.
The cultures where you don't pay Lobola is Indians. They pay for you actually.
Nah.
That's what I know.
Yo. Hey, Jivan, you must tell me. Jivan, you never told me this. How you never told me this? They're gonna pay for you, man. Nine. They're gonna pay you. Nine. They're gonna pay you.
I don't know what tribe of the Indians is that
Chivi,
though,
Chivi,
but
come on.
I don't know if it's all Indians.
My Indian friend put me down. He said, my one Indian friend, not my second Indian, my two Indian friends.
So Lobola is paid to men also.
No, my only brother is not a friend. Jivan's a brother. Jivi, your brother, my daddy.
Check now, you
Brother man, my aunt, my choose.
But then yeah, it's like that too.
Yeah.
So you should.
So I don't know, man. It's just weird. I don't know how that took up all of the
Because you're
runtime.
explaining your thing.
I didn't mean to do that, guys. I won't lie to you, and I hope you found it somewhat enjoyable. Somewhat
it was
enjoyable.
educational, yeah.
Because you see me just stumble through points and things.
Flowing out. I'll start doing this when something is about to happen to Ashwin. I'll be like,
But that's Ashwin for you, right?
waves,
That's Ashwin for you.
waves.
But yeah, I don't know, man. Just think about it. Just like with the babies. You gotta do anything to do with relationships. Think about it.
But you should. You should consider it though.
Don't be against it. But you have to be willing to get into it. Because if you are not willing to do it and you do go there because you now want to be inclusive, it will not work out.
You
The
know
relationship
why?
won't work out. Yeah.
I think he's coming from a point of, okay, from this race, from this culture, you have to be dominant. And then certain cultures want a 50-50.
Okay.
Get it?
Oh yeah.
So then maybe you should consider this because it either it makes you, it breaks you, or it just makes you live with regret.
Yeah.
Right?
I
Deriving
agree
from
with that.
Ashwin
I
like
agree
that.
with that.
Because now some like, will you be willing to cook, let me put it this way, for your mans every week?
Why is that a question?
No,
How is our society become that?
It
It's the bare
No,
minimum
look at
that
the
the
culture.
females used to do.
The-
They don't want to cook anymore.
Yeah, it's like that. Like,
How is this happened?
many of them, would you want to go 50-50, or would you want to be the head of the house? Would you allow that? Like, you see certain type of things, if you like, what do they call these women? What do they call them? I forget their names, man. If you want to be superior in the relationship, or if you want to be the
Matriarch.
yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. If you want to be the matriarch, like say I, a relationship isn't for you.
Yeah.
I honestly be alone.
No, but I think that not anymore. Not anymore. Our
Why?
society has got a lot of simps and a lot of beta men.
No, man.
So I think the market is there. The reason why they want to be dominant is because we allow it as men. As men.
I think we should hold a men's seminar one day. Must be like
No, we
conference.
shouldn't, bro, because we're not we're not like gurus. Like,
No, I'm
and,
not
and
saying
those
no.
people are weird. Like, let's be honest. Like those guys that have like seminars for men and stuff like that.
Oh,
Like, that's just weird.
it's personal
It's
development.
things, but it's things that I can Google, my bro.
Is it?
You can just Google like a lot of the things that they say. Look at Andrew Tate.
Oh yeah. That's why
I'm gonna
you
use the
know.
most extreme version.
Oh.
Look at Andrew Tate. He's like the number one in self-help. Oh, clown, absolute clown. I seen him make a tweet. I seen Andrew Tate make a tweet earlier, not earlier, earlier in the week.
Yeah.
Talking about his ex-girlfriend and how she's begging to come back. Like, I'm like, why would you post about being an asshole?
Yeah. Okay.
Because
yeah.
in the sticks he was like, oh, cool, sharp, and you can see this girl is hurting.
They're trying to make
She's
it
actually like she's regretting her decision. You can see she's like there's a genuine regret there on what she did.
Maybe they are hurting.
And he
that
was
much.
just dismissing the feelings like, oh no, I'm an alpha, I'm a top G. Go away. Because all he did was And I'm like, this girl is pouring her heart out there, and you are being an asshole. Why is that the person that our people are following?
I think it is, but I think people are tired of being played on. Maybe he was played in that situation with that lady. Now she's regretting the decision, and you also have feelings, you also have emotions. Let's remember, Andrew Tate is a human, right? He's a human, also has feelings and emotions.
100%.
So at that moment, he was like, dude, you done this to me. Now I will just revenge.
Yeah,
Which is
no,
not.
that's fine. That's fair.
No,
That's fair. I agree
it's
with
fair.
you.
But revenge wise, that the way he responds, it shows that you haven't accepted it, you haven't grown from it.
But you see, no, you're 100% correct. 100% correct. But my issue is not with him lashing out or being an ass.
Yeah.
It's that he has to post about it.
Yes, that's
He has
it.
to brag about it.
Why do you brag about it, bro? Like if you
Because my reply to it, sorry to break your word, but my reply to it was, I've never seen someone, I'll throw a tweet up and I'm going to paraphrase the tweet. I've never seen someone get famous off being an ass. Oh wait, that's all of Hollywood.
That's so true, bro.
It's true, my bro, if you think of it, my bro.
It's so true.
And that's a topic for the next one.
Topic for the next one. So true.
How bad Hollywood is.
How bad Hollywood is.
Terrible. Fix yourselves. You disgusting, absolute peasants.
Love you.
Bye bye.